Hey, and welcome to more Post to Post. Thanks for coming back for a video. This time we're going to talk about a sport that not a lot of people really know about. It's called floorball. I guess it's kind of like floor hockey in a way. I don't know a lot about it. I didn't even know it existed until last year, but floorball is pretty big in countries like Sweden and Finland. So I thought that I would rank the logos from one of the leagues, and this is the Salibandyliiga league in Finland. There are 13 teams, and so I ranked the logos 1 to 13, my favorite to least favorite, and I thought we'd go through them. You haven't seen them before. So
I have not, although looking at the very first one, it looks very familiar.
Which is number 13.
Yeah.
I'm going to display these, my least favorite to favorite, so we'll start at number 13, and this is a logo I think we've seen in probably 5 or 6 videos because this specific collection of teams, organization, uses the same logo in all kinds of different.
Yeah, this is TPS
leagues.
Turku, I would
yeah.
expect, yeah.
So I had to rank it last because I've seen it 1,000 times, and first time I saw it, I didn't like it either. So it's at the end.
All right.
Number 12, the Steelers.
Okay.
This has a lot of weird elements to it, in my opinion. It looks like not a saw, but
a cog.
No, but they have there's a certain saw. Not
a circular saw.
Circular saw.
Right.
It has elements of that. It does look like a cog. It kind of has a planet feel to it because of this orbiting thing. It looks like an eye with the iris or whatever in the middle. It just has a lot of weird elements in this.
When I first saw this, I pictured me being in a dark space looking out through a window cut like that into something on the distance.
Oh, see, I now that you say that, I see that if I'm on a ship near the bottom of the ship looking out a porthole and that there's a wave
that's
up there, and maybe that's the sun or the moon or something like that.
But none of it seems to fit Steelers.
No, I don't see
Whatever we see, it's all things to all people. But
exactly.
Certainly doesn't inspire fear.
No, and I don't see how that has anything to do with floorball. Like, I don't see any relation there.
Yeah. All right.
Number 11.
Happy. Jyväskylä? Jyväskylä.
Sounds good to me. By the way, we're Canadian, so
yeah, we don't do the Finnish thing really well.
Apologize.
We love Finland, but we just can't talk it.
Yeah. But hey, look, we got what appears to be a moose, a very Canadian thing here. He looks angry, which is cool.
Certainly doesn't look happy.
He doesn't look happy. Not a big fan of his antlers, though. It looks like a broken comb or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks. I don't know. This looks a little strange, a little bit too cartoony, I think, for my opinion. But
right.
Not bad. Number 10.
That's a classic logo.
It's classic, very classic.
Yeah.
I do like the color scheme here. Not a big fan of font frontal logos. Like, it's just, if there's a logo that's all about the font, usually not a big fan. But
I could picture that outside a big diner, classic burgers or classic something else.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't see it as a sports logo, but
I do like it as a logo itself if it was just looking at logos, but it doesn't really make sense to me for this specific league, so that's why I ranked it so low.
All right.
Number 9.
Well hot.
Well hot. It looks to be SB well hot. You got some pretty menacing eyes there, which is cool. You've got what looks to be what an actual floorball looks like. I've never seen one, so I'm just assuming. But so you have some elements of the actual game in there, so that's pretty cool. Not a big fan of the color scheme. I've never been a big yellow and black fan. But yeah, otherwise it's not too bad.
Okay.
Number 8, Nokian.
Nokian.
Yeah, Nokian.
KRP. I like that.
If you remove the top text and you remove the bottom text, if you just have this, is it a wolf? Is it a fox? I think it's a wolf. It looks to be a wolf to me, or some kind of dog. But then you kind of have this almost griffin type, like, beak or something on the front of it. It's a weird creature, but it looks pretty cool. I like how it flows and stuff, so I like the color choice. But I would just say remove the font.
Cool.
Number 7.
Weston
Indians. This is an interesting choice in name because the word Indian, I think, is more of a North American term. I don't think there is. Is there Indians, or has there been Indians, or were there Indians in Finland?
Well, no. But if you do it, this is a way off topic, but if you did DNA, all of the Native Americans, all the Aboriginals in all of North America and South America can trace their roots back to Asia.
Right.
And there's a lot of similar features, visually at least. And I've seen some interviews and documentaries of those in extreme northern Russia, extreme northern Finland that may share some of that, but certainly not for 10 or 15,000 years would there be any commonality at all. This, based on the logo in the middle with the tomahawk and the spear and the headdress, this is clearly a North American native Indian Aboriginal person.
So I thought this was an interesting...
Yeah, but we've seen that quite a bit in Europe.
We have, yeah.
Where they use, Ferlinda as an
Ferlinda
Indian.
Indians, yeah.
And, there's others as well. And it's odd. We find that strange. But then again, you've got Minnesota Vikings.
Exactly, yeah, the Minnesota Vikings.
Although Minnesota is a very large Scandinavian population.
We get the relation there.
That makes sense because a lot of Scandinavians came to Minnesota. Very few Native Americans have moved to Finland, I don't think.
Exactly.
So, anyway.
Anyways, it's not a bad logo. I like how it's all contained in the circle. I've never been a fan of the fonts that kind of wrap around the circle. They're kind of hard to read. Mm. It's okay. It's just an okay logo.
It's all right.
Number 6, you got the floorball stick there, and what looks to be a ball. I mean, I had to rank it above all the other ones just based on the fact that it actually has elements of the game in the logo. Mm-hmm. Other than that, not really a huge fan of the logo. I do like the blue and the yellow contrast between the colors, but mainly it just looks like a road sign or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shape of a yield sign.
Yeah. Number 5.
Eastport Oilers.
Yeah, we got the
oil derrick, a rig.
The floorball stick,
yeah.
Looks to be. But it kind of comes up through the O and then just kind of comes up above his shoulder. Where's his other arm? Like, shouldn't his other arm just kind of come up and grab the end of that? Like, it doesn't look weird how he only has it by
I guess. I hadn't thought of it till you mentioned it.
And his arm doesn't even, if you look between the L and the E, behind the L and the E in that little white space, which would be behind the logo, there's no arm. So, where's his arm? Is he just a one-handed?
Could be.
I mean, no judgment, but it seems like an odd thing to choose. Anyways, it's an okay logo. I like it. I removed the eSport from the top. Just keep the Oilers on there. Yeah.
He probably has a day job, and I hope it's not hanging wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Number 5, Salba
Rauma.
Again, with the Bulldog, we've seen this in so many leagues. He looks angry, which is awesome. He's got some dead eyes, just pure white kind of dead eyes going on, which isn't a bad thing. He looks like he's pretty tired. He's got some pretty black...
Do you think he looks angry?
Yeah, I think he looks...
I think he's more like, would you like this new dog food we got you?
Oh, okay.
So I think he's just like turning away. He's like, no, I don't acknowledge that. I blow my nose at you. I don't know. He just looks like he's too good for the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
He's up there somewhere.
Anyways, I do like it.
It's all right.
Yeah, I like the colors. Number 4.
Kuvi.
This is a weird shape. And I think I like it because it looks like a guitar pick.
All right.
Sometimes you see bands... Like Led Zeppelin back in the day used to put these weird symbols and stuff on their albums. It kind of reminds me of one of those weird symbols, and other bands do this too. So I don't know what it means. Like I don't know if it's just a shape, just to be a shape, just on this logo, if it has any sort of meaning. But for some reason, I like it. I don't know why. But.
Did you ever see a Ouija board?
Oh yes,
yeah,
totally.
It looks almost like the Ouija thing that goes around on the board.
100%. Interesting. Number 3.
LASB.
Yes, I don't know what that stands for. Maybe it's just LASB, but yeah, I mean, you got the ball in there. It's got a 3D element to it behind the text. It kind of comes in almost like a banner on the sides there. You've got everything contained in this kind of shield thing. The color choice is great. A really dark blue, almost black and orange. So yeah, I like this logo.
Cool.
Simple.
Yep.
Number 2.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, a very nice logo here. Kind of the same shape as the previous one. You got the shield in the background, but you got some pretty cool elements here with the text kind of coming out, and it gives you the sense of speed with the S there. You got the floorball in the middle, and great color choices as well. So
yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
that
big fan.
Yeah.
Number 1, I have ranked EV, whoever that is. I would say not drawn the best. The perspective is off. It looks really flat, but I appreciated the attempt. I think if a better graphic designer was to make this, they could make it look way better. But I think it's cool. You've got the wings, what looks to be wings, on the helmet. I really like the color choice, and the font is unique at the bottom. I just think that if I look at all the logos, this would look the best on a jersey,
right,
assuming they wear jerseys. I don't know. Yeah, so that's my favorite.
Cool.
So, what was your favorite?
I think I prefer number 2.
Number 2? Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the nice
I think
one.
I really like that.
Yeah.
It's straight on, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right.
They're both good.
Well, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. We'll still be ranking logos from leagues around the world. There's all kinds of sports and leagues out there that we need to do. So hope you can subscribe if you're not already. Like this video down below if you did like it, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.